The Philadelphia real estate market wrapped up hot for the end of 2019, but where do people get the best deals? Stay tuned for my latest market update for Delaware County. Hi, I'm Veronica Woods from Daniel Woods Real Estate Company. If you are new to watching one of my real estate wisdom videos, welcome. Also, I publish a new video roughly every week. It's always on a topic related to general buying or selling of real estate or specific to real estate investing. Now, wherever you're watching this video, because I publish this video on a couple of social media platforms, I do encourage you, if you like what you're listening to hit the like button or leave me a comment. It could just be a question about the topic at hand. But if you are actually sitting with a specific real estate issue and you want a professional perspective, love to hop on a call with you, whether you're buying, selling, or want to buy more investment property, love to chat with you. Now, I do have a lot of stats to share with you on this video. As some of you know, I am a stats geek. Got an MBA in finance, so numbers get me excited. But we're going to jump right into talking about the trends for Delaware County for Q4 of 2019. Now, the headline story has continued to be about the low inventory. So if we look at Q4 2019 versus the previous year, there are actually 28% less homes on the market. And again, I'm talking about Delaware County. And the other note to make is that I'm talking about homes that are on market versus or sold on the MLS versus any homes sold off market. Now, although sellers have been holding back of putting their homes on the market to sell, it does not mean that the buyers have slowed down their demand. Because if we actually look at the trend of homes actually sold, the buyers actually increased their activity over between Q4 2019 and 2018. What this means is, for buyers, it's going to continue to be quite competitive out there until we kind of get a break in the inventory. So now let's jump to talking about the overall pricing trends in Delaware County for this period. The median sales price across Delaware County has hovered around $200,000 for the last 10 years. And you can see from the chart that it's been up and down throughout that period. And in Q2 of 2019, it actually peaked at $245,000. Now, by the time we got to the end of the year wrapped up in Q4 at about $220,000, which was still a 10% increase year over year. Now, next, I will review the pricing trends of specific neighborhoods or zip codes within Delco. For those of you who are familiar, there are actually 43 zip codes within Delaware County. Now, I'm going to focus on the zip codes that actually had most of the transactions. So, and those that have at least 50 transactions within Q4. And that turns out to be around 2/3 of the transactions, 2/3 of the roughly 1,600 sales transactions took place in only 14 zip codes. So that should give you a good sense of what the trends are in Delco by neighborhood. The neighborhoods with the top price appreciation, or where the sellers won for Q4 2019, was number 1, Chester, which is 19013, which saw a increase of 29.7% of their median price up to $48,000, and 19018, which includes Clifton Heights and parts of Alden, saw an increase of 12.9% to a median price of $149,000. The neighborhoods with the most sales transactions in Delco for the period were number 1, Drexel Hill, which had 149 transactions with a median price of $170,000. And number 2, Havertown, with 110 transactions and a median price of $345,000. So the places with the most transactions, that kind of signals there's more opportunities for buyers to find properties at their premier location with the features that they want. And lastly, the neighborhoods where sellers accepted the highest discounts, or which were better for buyers, was number 1, Chester again, where buyers were able to close at an average sold price of 85.6% of the asking price. And number 2 was Darby, where buyers got 91.1% of asking price. And I would assume there's probably a lot of activities from investors or people buying homes for cash and being able to get a little bit more aggressive with their offers. Now, before I wrap up, I have one more stat that is important to mention, and that is the days on market. One of the most important stats to look at if you're looking at the health of the real estate market. So for Q4 2019, the average days on market was 49. And as we have been looking at that stat over the last year or so, it has slowly been decreasing or taking less time to sell. Now, what I have been really looking at closely for 2020 is that it looks like it's going in the other direction and it's slowly creeping up. Now, I don't have any prediction for you yet, but I'll tell you, I'm watching this stat and I'm helping my clients, adjust their pricing strategy as we see what happens in the market. So thank you for watching another Real Estate Wisdom video. I'm Veronica Woods from Daniel Woods Real Estate Company. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend. As I always say, don't keep me a secret. Hit like. It helps me with the algorithms across social media. Who can figure it out, but you gotta ask for it. And stay tuned for new content related to buying and selling real estate, keeping more money in your pocket, and let's stay connected across social media. Love to hear more from you.